Hi there, my friend. Happy President's Day. And today I'm going to talk about a president's greatest attribute. You know, my wife and I and a group of leaders, we had the honor of spending some time with Doris Kearns Goodwin. She's known to be one of the greatest historians, presidential historians. And we were in a group, small group setting. And I was just so intrigued because of her knowledge of understanding presidents when they're in some of the toughest decisions they had to make during some of the toughest times in our nation's history. And she's also studied some of them that she never personally lived with or was there in person with, but she studied them like George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. And so I had the opportunity to ask her, what does she think is a president's greatest attribute? Her response was phenomenal. Don't miss what I'm about to share with you. Her response was this. She said that empathy is what she recognized as a president's greatest attribute. Because the president's ability to empathize, to understand what others were going through, was their ability to connect with the people, their ability to care for the people, their ability to lead the people. And my friend, as we go into our week, I want to encourage you, build up that muscle of empathy. Build up that muscle of empathy is understanding someone else's perspective. Because I think it'll change the game. In my leadership, this is an area that was one of the hardest things for me, if I could be real with you. It was hard because my father was a Marine vet. My father was in Vietnam War. My father had nearly 60 surgeries. So because I was around I had a lot of that around me at a young age, I built a lot of rigor. So my empathy level was low. And as I realized, my empathy level impacted my leadership. And when I really started realizing that, I started working on my empathy. And I'll encourage you today, work on your empathy. Work on developing the emotional skill set of connecting with people with what matters to them and where they're at. It'll change the game. Hey, as Doris shared, the president's greatest attribute is empathy. It could be yours and ours too. So, hey, until next time, be well. Thank you for allowing me into your life.